snap, snap, clap, clap, clap. Snap, snap, clap, clap. Snap, clap, snap, clap. Snap, snap, clap, clap. Snap, 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 clap, clap, clap. Snap, 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 clap, clap, clap. Snap, 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 clap, clap, clap. Snap, 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 clap, 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 clap. Snap, clap, snap, clap, snap, snap, clap, clap, snap, clap, snap, clap, snap, snap, clap, 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 clap. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Welcome to NITK BHIVE Toastmasters Club meeting number 291. Before we proceed, I request everyone to turn off your mobile phones or put it on silent. Turn off. Or put it on silent. A gentle reminder, Toastmasters International is a neutral platform where we refrain from discussing politics, religion, or sensitive topics. Mission of Toastmasters International is to provide positive and supportive learning experience, empowering members to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting into a self-confidence and personal growth. I request everyone to remain seated and refrain from cross-talking until the meeting, until the end of the meeting. And I now take the honor and privilege to introduce our club president, who is a strong advocate for local artisans. She is known as Mother Teresa for people in need. She has embodied the spirit of Together We Rose. I request everyone to put your hands together and welcome her with warm round of applause. One last time. Thank you.
Happy New Year to all of you. This is the first meeting in the new year. And today will be my last presidential address as the president of NITK BHIVE. So for that, today I use my script. I should, because there are so many things I wanted to. So I don't want to miss any point. So fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and my dear friends, I believe true leaders is not about who rises first, but how we rise together and ascend as one. That is what I believe. What about you all? Is that true?
Yes.
Today is a day of celebration. It's a reflection and renewal. I believe in that. So, once upon a time, not too long, we as a team together and took over as ExCom members and to try to do our best. So, I believe all of you agree to that. We have done our best in this 6 months tenure. Many of us, some came with confidence, some of them were curious, and some of them don't know what we are going to do. That kind of a situation was that. So we had titles, enough titles, we had good titles, different people had different titles. But more importantly, we had hopes, ideas, and we had the willingness to rise together. So that is what bound us together, and we rose up to our expectations. I don't know about that side, but we rose up to our expectations, the goals we set for especially myself and the VP Toastmaster Shalini. We achieved everything what we wanted to do it for the betterment of the club. So that I can assure. But the other side, what they feel, they have to tell us. At the beginning, leadership was a big, meetings was long, and plans, yes, well, they didn't always go according to the plan. There were moments when everything was flawless, but there were moments when plan A just disappeared, but plan B said, I am panicked. So plan C somehow saved the meeting. I'm talking about the meetings. But one thing we all understood in that area, it was an incredible thing which happened. We rose not alone, together. Even if 6 people were there, we have done incredibly well. Everybody said, I'll take 2 roles, I'll take 3 roles, but we rose together. We rose through speeches that tested our courage, through responsibilities that pushed us from our comfort zone. And through challenges, we understood we are very patient. We learned that growth doesn't come from getting everything right. It comes from showing up, learning and supporting each other when things don't go as expected. Along this way, we discovered a powerful truth. Leadership is not about standing in front of others. It is about standing along with them. That is the big learning we had. When someone stumbled, others stood by them. When someone hesitated, the entire room listened. When one person succeeded, we celebrated. It is not only their success, it is our success. So we celebrated well. Slowly, we became more than a team with roles. We became a community, a space where ideas mattered, effort was valued, and everyone felt they belonged. And that sense of belonging, that is what made us stronger than any title ever could. Today is not the ending. It's a chapter change. As we pass the baton, we do so with pride, not because our journey ends, but because it continues. This baton carries trust, teamwork, and lessons we have learned together. To the incoming team, you are not starting from zero. You are starting from strength. You inherit a club built on collaboration, resilience, and growth. Lead with courage, serve with humility, and remember, you will never walk alone. To the outgoing team, including me, take a moment to look back, not at the positions we held, but at the confidence we built, the people we supported, and the leaders we became. What we created together will last far beyond today. Because progress is never the work for one person. It is the result of many hearts, hands, and one shared purpose. When we choose unity over ego, service over position, and growth over fear, we don't just move forward, we rise together. With this, I open meeting number 291 on that side. Now it is my last responsibility as a president to introduce the Toastmaster of the day. Every time when I introduce her, I need to search for words because she is beyond words according to me, because she stood by me for kith and kin and struggle and everything. We were like a team, a strong team, because she was my VP, our VPE. She who carries a lot of knowledge because she is a voracious reader. Anything, not only Toastmasters. I will come back to Toastmasters. So she always have an answer for every questions we asked. And she's a person who always open her hands to come anywhere you are stuck. I am there to support you. Toastmaster, from top to bottom, she is a Toastmaster. Anything, everything. If I have little knowledge about Toastmasters, largely from her, because we travel together 1 hour every Wednesday. That is her, she told me that I'm telling you, don't ever bring your car, I will take you. So that 1 hour really helped me in many ways. Knowing Toastmasters, knowing my role, knowing how I can improve in Toastmasters. So with a big round of applause, let us welcome Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Shalini.
Thank you so much, Madam President, Toastmaster Prasanna Kumari. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Okay, first give a big round of applause for yourself because we are a full house today. Nobody is absent from NITK. Like the headmistress of a school or the dean of the college, I was just checking the WhatsApp group to see who are all the ones who are absent today. Today, nobody is absent. So we call this day as the Muhurta Naam, the Muhurta day, when all the students are present in the class. Yes, sir, full moon day. So very happy that I am the Toastmaster of the day for this momentous occasion. And like we all know that Toastmasters was something that was a journey started by Dr. Ralph C. Smedley in the year 1924. And in a regular meeting, we all know that it is prepared speeches, table topics, and general evaluation. But today, since it is also our new club installation ceremony for the new officers, it's going to be a little different. One thing which, along with what Madam President has mentioned in her presidential address, which we have done very well is bring the finest speakers to our club. At least these 6 months, thanks to Toastmasters and my 4.5 years journey, where I made really some very good friends. And I feel so blessed whenever I've called them and asked them, would you want to come to our club? We want to invite you as the keynote speaker. Everybody has come. For the milestone meeting, we had Toastmaster Shashank, and I know how powerful and impactful he was when he was one of the panel speakers. And we had DTM Rohit Koka for the open house. Now we have a keynote speaker. Well, we save the best for the last, as the saying goes. A keynote speaker who is going to blow your minds away. So before I introduce the keynote speaker, following which will be the installation ceremony for the new club officers and some awards that we would like to recognize some members with, I would like all of you to do one thing, keep a notebook and a pen because you have to write down many notes today, right? Long time you would have not used a pen and a notebook. This is the time you can use it. Now to start the meeting with the keynote address first. So what do I speak about this gentleman? I had the opportunity of, I'm going to introduce him in the kind of a style of the movie Face Off. How many of you have seen that? Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. Okay, there were two people with two sides to themselves. But here is one gentleman, probably he's in the cloning effect today, but he has definitely the two sides which are really the good ones. The Toastmaster side and the non-Toastmaster side. Let me talk about the Toastmaster side first. So I had the opportunity to work with him in his program quality team. This was 2 years back, and one of the very good leaders to work with. Very calm, very peaceful. Maybe all the storm was inside him, but we couldn't see on the face. So it was a wonderful opportunity, and this was during coronation. A proud father of two beautiful daughters, works in ANZ Greenlace Bank. He's been a Toastmaster for 7 years, and he's been with the bank as an engineer serving for 15 years. As the immediate past district director, he is supposed to be like the Pandavas in exile. That is a role I understood in Toastmasters that you don't talk about much. But I'm very happy that he decided to come today as the keynote speaker. What is the non-Toastmaster side? Well, one of the best, you could say, MCs on stage. We saw him performing at Jamboree, the mid-year event, as the contest master. Every time he kept saying, you are welcome. But I would like to say, you are welcome today. And we give you the stage to, with a big round of applause, DTM Madhusudan Toshniba. The stage is all yours.
Shalini, after saying all this, she's made me nervous. I thought, okay, I'm not going to be nervous today, but she's making me nervous. Guess my age. Okay. Who was that? Sorry. You're absolutely right. So I've just turned 38 last month. I passed this question for a reason. Okay. Let us keep that for later. It was 5 years back. I was sitting in an office like this where one of my colleagues said, "Come, you'll have fun." She took me to a Toastmasters meeting. I did not know what was happening. I sat in the end and there was a door open. I sat, everybody came, spoke, and I enjoyed each and every bit in the meeting. I was laughing. People were giving humorous speeches. I enjoyed them. Then came the moment. I was called on stage to speak on table topics. And guess what the topic was? It was really very easy. Favorite train journey. Okay. Came here, stood like this 30 seconds without uttering a single word. Went back. Somebody sitting in the front said, "It's okay, go back." I went back. Everybody clapped for me that day. Even though I went without uttering a single word in that meeting. I was like, okay, something is not right here. I came, I did not speak, went back, and people are still applauding.
So that's the power of silence.
So that exactly power of silence is what motivated me. Applause came in. I came for the second meeting, but I was like, this time I don't want to get humiliated. I am going back. Table topic started. I'm like, I have a meeting. I have to go. Opened the door, ran away. This went on for 2 meetings. Something was triggering in me saying, am I doing the right thing? There's an opportunity in front of me and I'm not using it. Then they said, okay, you fill the form, it's all done. Took the money, I became the member. VPM's here. VPM? Done. That is what it is.
Today you are prudent, tomorrow I will be the member.
So it happened. I became a member of a club, and then it took 4 months for me to talk about myself, to gather that courage, come here and speak. 4 months, I would say, was the best period that I did not miss a single meeting. Christmas came. I joined in September. Christmas came. They called for an unofficial meeting. I was given the award. Okay. Can you guess what the name would have been? No. I had not given the speech. I had not given the speech. I gave the speech in January. No. Seat warmer award. This guy comes in every meeting, sits on a chair, warms his seat and go back. So I was given the seat warmer award. Took that award. I don't know. I mean, I should have actually been humiliated by that, but it motivated me. Christmas time came. There was 2 weeks off. I started writing my first speech. I wrote my icebreaker speech. Trust me, till date, that's my favorite speech. Done icebreaker. What do you expect next? Rules and all was okay. I took timer and all that. It was going fine. TMOD also I did well because of preparation. It took 4 more months for me to give the second speech. Imagine 4 months for first speech, 4 more months for first. Who would continue this guy's membership who's given only 2 speeches? They were all like, okay, no trust on this guy. If he wants to pay, let him continue. I paid. It's okay. Let us see what happens. Then came an opportunity because of my attendance, the seat warmer award that I had got. They said, we don't trust you, but we still trust you. Do you want to take up associate sergeant at arms role? When the sergeant at arms is not there, you take up the stage. Okay, I'll do it. I took up associate sergeant at arms role, and that is the role that took a complete U-turn in my Toastmasters journey and the leadership journey. I took up the sergeant at arms role. I was there for every meeting. I said, okay, 1 week you do, 1 week I will do. That's how I gathered courage. Every week, coming on the stage, alternate week, coming on the stage, opening the meeting in a different way is what I thought. If I give the same introduction every time I introduce Madam President, would she like it? Of course she would not. Every time bringing in that new flavor, learning about that person, behavior, nature, that intrigued me. I went on associate sergeant at arms role, all done, well good. My learning there was to connect with the same person in a different way, to learn more about people. It happened next term, still no trust to the club members. I was given associate secretary role. Okay, associate secretary in my club operates a little differently. Okay, not just MOM's club records and all. The secretary's role is to fill up meeting roles every week and prepare the agenda as well. A responsibility of VP Ed handed over to secretary. I'll be very honest. Every time people from my club, secretaries from my club have gone for trainings, they are like, what did they teach? These guys are making us do what is not even my responsibility. They have always come back like that because secretary never fills up the role, VP education fills up the role. But I took this opportunity, it was COVID time. My club had 60 odd members. I connected with each and every member of the club. Imagine COVID going on. Toastmasters is low priority. Even then, I did not give a single member. I'm like, okay, are you coming for the meeting? Can you take up a role? This time, timer. Okay? He said, no, I am not coming. I will come back after 3 weeks. I have some other commitments. Okay, done. Can you take up, sir? No? Okay, I'll come back after 2 weeks. I maintained an Excel sheet. I said, this guy has said 3 weeks. 3rd week, can you take up now? You told 3 weeks. That's what made me connect with each and every member. Each and every member, all the 60 members knew me, who this guy is, why this guy. They also tried to get rid of me. Few of them blocked me as well. See, I was like, I am successful. I have done my job well. That's how the trust in the people of my club came. They trusted me. And the connect that I had made during that COVID time was very critical. Someone had their family members in trouble. Someone had their friends in trouble. The connect that I had, the empathetic conversations that I had, connected me with each and everyone. The connections that I made, I would say the friends that I made in COVID time, they still have left my club, they've left my organization, we still catch up for lunches. I have gained people. Then came the VP education role. I said I am going for VP Ed. Now seeing all this, nobody objected. There was no objection. I felt really very happy. My only job was to connect with all the members, ensure that they are coming for the meeting, motivate them, connect with them, and then ensure that they give speeches. Simple job, same thing, picking up the phone, talking to them, understanding. But it was because of COVID and all that going on, people wanted to talk to each other. I utilized this opportunity to connect with people. I utilized this opportunity to listen to them. VP education. Do not talk. Listen to your members. I slowly put them on spot to give me their goals that they want to achieve in 6 months. Month on month, track their progress. They thought, oh, this guy is really interested in my growth. If he is interested for my own growth, I should start investing in myself. And that's when the VP education role turned into a thing where I was mentor for somebody who was almost double my age, and then she started going giving speeches, a small motivation that she can achieve triple crown, she can VP education. This is what you're supposed to do. Motivate people, track their goals so that your members feel value, members find their value, the purpose for which they've joined Toastmasters, you can show them. At times, we get distracted, we get carried away by a lot of other things. Like VP education, how many speeches has Shalini given this term? 0? Carried away. So we get carried away. We as VP education can show the path to our members. And that person whom I spoke to, whom I mentored, she started giving speeches. She started taking my name in her speeches, saying, it is because of this guy I'm giving speeches. How would you feel in a 7-minute speech, somebody takes your name? I was like, I've done my job. It did not end there. President went well, easy for me, cakewalk. I had an amazing team. These XCOM roles that I took in my journey transformed me into something else. I went on to help other clubs, struggling clubs, mentor, sponsor, whatnot. COVID, I had all the time in my hands. Motivation, listening to people, these are a few things. At times, negotiation as secretary to take up roles. These are my greatest learning is what I would say in Toastmasters. At work, I applied them. I did not realize that I was applying all these learnings, but smartly I was doing it. I realized it is the things that we gain in Toastmasters. I'm sure most of the members of NITK BHIVE are here for a long time. The things that we learn in Toastmasters, we did not realize that we've learned this in Toastmasters. We start using them without knowing that we are using them. Time management, very easy thing. I might go beyond red. Just the indication to the timer, use this opportunity. The time management thing at work, when we speak, the quality of feedback that we share. When I speak to my manager at work, I realize, oh, he's giving me feedback like this. If he would have given the feedback like this, it would have landed well on me. Started evaluating. We do it as Toastmasters. I'm sure somebody who's not speaking well somewhere in the conversation, a normal conversation, we would have counted their ahs and ums. Trust me if you've not done it. I'm sure we all have done it, right? So these are the things that we learn in Toastmasters. Then came a time where one member of my club who was not able to present, even worse than me, where I was not able to speak on a table topic, but even for a prepared thing when she was not able to present, she came into Toastmasters. She realized she gained value in a way that I would say she has transformed herself, not just professionally but personally as well. Table topics, has it helped you? All the men in the room? I am sure we all have done that.
We are not just Toastmasters here. Most of those are
Rotarians as well, yeah.
And table topic is the savior for us.
So she found her ability, her transformation, her place to belong using Toastmasters. She was my mentee. Now she is my career mentor. Someone whom I mentored in Toastmasters is mentoring me for my career. The relationship that I have built during that mentee-mentor connect is a lifetime thing. Many members of my club have left my club, have left the organization. I'm sure Rotarians won't do all that. NITK, I felt, is a very close-knit family. But coming from a corporate club, people switch jobs, people change. But the connects that I have made, the connects that I have made with my mentor are for a lifetime. We catch up for lunch, we catch up for dinners, we catch up for parties, now even we go for trips. That's the connect that we build. The human connection that we have is what is very important. I would say that I've gained in Toastmasters. Now before I get the red card, and let me ask you guys if you guys had any learnings.
Speech.
In your speech, your journey,
We need to speak up. A lot of it. We need to speak up.
okay?
I tell you, as a Rotary district officer,
Huh?
many times we go out for some function. Invariably, you are called on the stage.
Yeah.
So I keep thinking, okay, this is the project they have done. This is the beneficiaries. This man is the sponsor. So I'm going to talk about this, 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 and this. And suddenly one fellow who's there, who starts the speech, finishes all of it. So all my
Left with no material then.
Okay, then I think, okay, I talk about Rotary, what Rotary can do to these people. The next speaker talks about that. That's also gone. Now, by the time I go there, see, it is serious travel topic. Now I have to start imagining things and trying to put together a story around it and talk. So that helped the table topics and the way we think here has really helped me quite a bit.
Thank you, sir. Can we have a round of applause? Okay, since you've spoken, one learning from my experience that I shared.
As a VP who's about to take over. I like the way you started calling everyone to connect with everyone. And you had their current place. In Rotary, we call that as baseline survey. So that's done, and what your goals are, and what you have achieved, what's the impact. A nice way of doing it. Probably that's a good takeaway for me from your speech.
It takes time and effort,
Yeah.
but I'm sure end of your term, next term, VP Education, I'll not come for keynote, but invite me for installation. I would like to listen to your experience.
Yeah. So you're invited.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. And even next year when the district splits, we are going to be in the same district. So
227, right?
227, yeah.
Shalini, if you set the benchmark so high, and that's where we actually excel. The benchmark is there, the bars are set high, and we know how far to jump and how far more to go up. We will definitely try and match yours, if not exceed it, but she was amazingly good. Very innovative, every time coming with a new idea, and she was also a headmistress.
One takeaway.
This was when I was the president. Basically, I read the theory saying leadership somehow you can do it all if someone doesn't show up. But it's very hard and realistically I realize it's a teamwork.
It is a team.
You study that as a theory, but when things fall into place, you think you can somehow with 2 or 3 people you can still manage, but you realize very hard in a very hard way that it's a teamwork. That's a lesson takeaway for me.
I have a takeaway from your speech. You started off by asking us to guess your age. It had got nothing to do with it, but you got the hook.
You got the right thing. I was like, okay, if somebody asks me in the end, why did you use that knack? It was like I wanted to connect with you folks first and then start.
The only problem is my age stopped at 27, I'm 30 years ago.
So my age is gonna stop at 38 now. Done. Since all of you know it, it is stopping here.
I have a takeaway from your
Ah.
speech, which I would say largely I have also changed as a person after joining Toastmasters. Whomsoever we coach or mentor or they coach or mentors, age is no bar. We can always learn from someone who is much younger than us
Yep.
or older than us. Like if we are a family, actually we are a club on the second note, family on the first note. But there is a lot of learning even from other people, new generation people like Naveen, Bopaya and all. So learning has got nothing to do with age, and this majorly I don't see outside Toastmasters where I go to work, because people always associate leadership with age, although it has got nothing to do with age. It has to do with more of maturity, understanding and listening to the other person. That's been a great takeaway.
So for me, the serious thing was when I had to evaluate my skip level manager in the Toastmasters meeting. I went there thinking, how will I do it? How will I do it? But then, even though she was Toastmasters well before me, I had joined. But then I was like, okay, there is fun in doing this. Let me try this out. The feedback that I want to give, I can give it in the means of, not exactly the feedback related to work, but in a way where I can use my Toastmaster skills and share it with her. Let me try. That was a thrilling, one of the thrilling moments that I had to evaluate my skip level manager. So age, no, she learned from me that day. Anybody else?
The mental attitude. Yeah, in fact, I wanted to say the same thing. I like that, human relationship what you have built over a time.
That is
I
very
think
important.
we can learn, I mean, public speaking, communication, and all. There are a lot of things available outside as well, online, Instagram, whatnot, right? But the connections that we make, I think, is really very important. I did not realize the value of that till the time I started mentoring someone, and then with my mentor it was there, but the actual value is when I felt only when I was mentoring and that connect happened, and there was no age barrier as such.
It's a very different experience.
It's a different experience altogether.
Same thing is building with my mentor as well. Shalini is my mentor, so we speak more than Toastmasters.
More than Toastmasters, the relation has gone beyond Toastmasters now.
When you mentor a student, you learn a lot from that.
I'm sure by sorry.
Talking about taking 4 months to start your talk. There was a little outgoing in that. In one of my my college dinner party, they asked who will speak. I said, I'm going to speak. Lot of bravado. Made a good speech. Went on to the podium. Sir, the bravado stopped. And the reality hit. I started reading from this script that I had written. The moment I lifted my head and bent down, I don't know where I stopped. And then it became a disjointed speech. I didn't know if my thinking was going faster than my speech, or my speech was faster than my thought process. So it was a serious disaster. After that, it's only in Rotary that I have come forward to take up those things. And now, of course, under Shalini, Santosh, well, the learning has been a fantastic journey.
Amazing. And anyone else?
Quickly to add to what Anand was saying. So I think also taking away from what you said, after Toastmasters, what we see is that whenever anybody is speaking, we kind of relate as to what we learn from Toastmasters. We filler words, right? The filler words, R's and all that stuff. And also the second thing is about confidence. So irrespective of whether you're speaking at a particular meeting or not, but whenever you have an opportunity, like what Toastmaster Anand said, you're called upon stage and you're asked to give a speech. So I'm part of like Rotary and the Youth Service Director currently, and I've about 6 installations for protractors and detractors. And initially when I went, nobody told me that I'm supposed to speak. And this is students, not even like Rotarians.
Hmm.
So there, after all the formalities, the headmistress calls me, like, youth service director for my address those children. I'm like standing there and wondering what to speak. And that's where I think you get some insights. What you think? What are the things? So I think this is something that we take away from Toastmasters as a whole.
On this point, I had spoken to Shalini this afternoon after I came back from work at around 3 o'clock. I'm like, Shalini, tell me about your members. I want to know about your club. Me coming here, talking would not make sense if it is not able to connect to the people, right? So gauging the audience was one of the things that I have learned in Toastmasters, which I think will help us each and everyone, like he said, gauging, okay, now what will connect to the students that I'll speak is what he was saying, right? So connecting with the audience is one of the things that I think we all do really well in Toastmasters.
One more.
Yes.
As a BPM, my first, when they asked me to take a BPM, that was my first one which I took. And my mentors very clearly, both Santosh sir and Ramdas sir, they told me what all should I be doing, and they were so organized, and they so well mentored me. I still have all the connects, and I still get their birthdays on my. I don't even know the people. A lot of them have left, and a lot of them are founders. I still have their birthdays in my calendar, and I still get them because I used to do birthday flyers. I used to do all those things and send it. So I still have all those. It is a wonderful experience. I still am in touch with a lot of them.
Amazing.
When you say give me connects, that is one which the class will do.
So one very crucial point to add.
I think the energy of the club matters a lot because I've been a member of two other clubs, and the people are always like, I did this, I did that sort of thing. But in NITK, what I found was like at least all the members, they said, "Hey, you can do this, you can do it, you can achieve this." So that motivation, even in my first 2 weeks or after joining NITK, work-wise, I gave a speech in front of 300 odd people. And I paid this tribute only to NITK Toastmasters in Nigeria.
Can we have a round of applause for NITK? Anyone? One
I
last.
think Nokia as a phone company, its slogan is no connecting people. Probably needs a person like you to reach everybody.
Thank you.
Reinvent and come out of this.
Anything anyone want to share?
Let me tell you something. I ask you a question now.
Yeah.
You've been asking questions to everyone.
Okay.
You are evaluating people outside Toastmaster, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever evaluated news reporter, news on the TV?
I have done it.
You've done it?
You are not this one.
You others.
I would not have done it like this thing, but in my mind, of course, yes, I have done it.
That is when actual learning also happens. Yes. Mode of visual mode when they use over there.
Yeah. And the unwanted pauses.
Actual learning of Toastmasters,
We do it.
Finish your skill here, listen to the news, you know the difference.
One last thing.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how to put it, but I would like to put this. After joining Toastmasters, yes, I gained a lot. But one negative thing has creeped into me.
Okay.
I can't stand an unorganized speech. What happens is I do attend some trainings
Yep.
where the trainers are training. I find it very odd when they are not able to deliver that sentence properly. They are not able to communicate that properly. I get off. So I don't, I sometimes just walk out also. So I would like to improve upon this to able to sustain this, but retain my.
I attended one training related to, I'm getting a little technical here. Scrum, if you guys understand. Scrum. I had to attend Scrum training. Okay. Like how agile way of working and all that. That trainer had a lot of, I'm like, okay, I felt I would have done a better training than this if I would have had that material with me. We paid 30,000 for that training. So yes, this is other side. I wouldn't say negative side. This is the other side of being in Toastmasters and practicing communication and public speaking day in and day out. We get there, that happens. At times we just have to throw that thing out and be in the moment is what I feel.
Yeah, true, very true. That is what I am also now trying to learn that and trying to find out what I can take from it.
Trying
how I can
to
improve or what I should learn.
trying to unlearn the thing of what not to do.
Online you can do something else on the side. The problem is when you're there
In person, in the setup like this, exact setup like this, it is very difficult.
sometimes and immediately go back because it is very hard to concentrate at that point.
To summarize, I'm sure I've gone beyond the time. Okay. To summarize, if I have to say, the connects that we make in Toastmasters, the nudges that we give to members, and when our members achieve, they feel good about it. The small things that we do, like achieving a seat warmer award,
I literally told
Even though it wasn't a great thing, but I am proud that I did that. The consistency of attending the meetings, that the commitment that I had, or the connects and the mentor-mentee relations that we build are not for one time, they are for the lifetime. These are a few things that I have learned. I mean, there are a lot more learnings when I moved on to district and all that, but at a club level, if I have to say, these have been my major takeaways that I am sure I am standing here and sharing, but each and every one of here, we all have had it. We all have had it. And I think it is just about reflecting that how far we have gone doing that. With this, back to you, Shalini.
Thank you, DTM Madhusudan Toshniwal. And I think no wonder why I said that it was a pleasure working with him in the program team. Also, this is the reason why he got the Best Area Director Award in 2021-22. And also, here clubs struggled to become President Distinguished. When he became the Division Director, it also became the President's Division Distinguished Division. And that also, I think he got the award for. So can we have a really big round of applause? By the way, I noticed one thing as we were all listening to him. I saw that all the points that you shared here, the heart-to-heart connect, the human connect and all, the incoming essay, I won't reveal the person's name, has made a note of everything. So he is going to make our incoming president's job very easy because he is going to keep reflecting that on people and tell them that please keep in mind what was given as the keynote address in the installation ceremony. But thank you so much. We have a small token of appreciation for you. I request Madam President, Toastmaster Prasanna to do the honor. Keep the applause going, friends.
Shall I read? With heartfelt gratitude, we honor DTM Madhusudan Toshniwal for this inspiring keynote at our club installation ceremony on 7/1/2026, where insights on club excellence has enlightened minds and inspired growth, reminding us to the true spirit of leadership and learning.
Thanks a lot. Back because we want to
You have to come join us.
Yes, you will have to continue the round of applause.
Thanks a lot. This is amazing. With my motto on it. Thank you.
Pleasure having you with us. So quickly moving on to the next agenda of our meeting. We have the very momentous occasion, the installation ceremony. So I'm going to take this opportunity to welcome the installation officer. He's someone I feel like he's my long lost brother. Okay? Because I don't have my own brother, so I look upon him like that. Whenever I call him and tell me it is just a quick call for 2 minutes, trust me, he knows it is 1.5 hours. Because it goes till that length. And it doesn't happen with others. Because usually when I call up my cousins or someone, it's just less than 2 minutes, but with him it is 1.5 hours. It starts with Toastmasters. Then we have a lot of common interests, like we love photography, he loves photography, I love photography. For Toastmaster Bopaya, if you want to ever collaborate on music, guitar, keyboard, other things, you have a partner right here in this room, who is the installation officer. And he's also someone who likes to spend time doing some good work for the stray dogs in the society. What is his qualification? Now, he is also, I call him the Amir Khan of Toastmasters, the man who wears many hats. He is an MBA graduate in operations management from, and he works for Authentia Solutions. And someone with whom I can also talk about NLP, which is Neuro Linguistic Program. So this is how our conversation typically goes. So I'm very careful that I don't call him very often, because he also knows that if Shalini is going to call me, she will say it is 2 minutes, but it will go to 1.5 hours. But yes, if I had a brother, I would definitely want someone like him. But today he is the installation officer for us. Please put a round of applause, a big round of applause for our area director, Toastmaster Pramod Murthy as the International Officer for Taking
In your introduction, you also said that he's a ready-made Rotarian.
So good evening, everyone. So we'll be having a few minutes of serious business here. So first things first, I would like to request the current officers to stand. Anybody's online? Nobody's joined online, right? Everybody's here. Okay. So I'll be just having a discharge of from your current roles. So I'll be reading out the script. Toastmasters, you are discharged from all the further duties and responsibilities as officers of Club NITK BHIVE. I request the elected officers to uh, come forward and thank everyone. Yeah. Yeah. The current yeah.
the correct team for another 10 minutes.
I take this opportunity to thank, first of all, my team who stood by me the entire tenure as the strong pillars. So I thanking each and everyone and thanking my club to tolerate us. If we have done any mistake, I take the responsibility, and as a leader, I take entire responsibility. Thank you.
I now request the elected officers to come forward and stand in this particular order. President PPA. Naveen.
Can you move a little?
I now humbly request the audience present here to please withhold your applauses until this restoration ceremony is concluded. I am here to inform the officers of Toastmasters Club and to prepare them for challenges that lay ahead. Their collective challenge is to make this club strong and dedicated to helping people from all walks of life speak effectively, listen with sensitivity, passionately lead, help many individuals. Each officer here is obligated to attend club executive committee meetings, attend sponsored club officer training, that is, prepare successor respective officers. I can request each officer to hold this gap of leadership as a leader to the challenges, or he must meet responsibilities she or he. I can request Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Naveen. Toastmaster Naveen, as Sergeant at Arms, your responsibilities include arrange the meeting space and equipment, maintain club equipment in working order, ensure that adequate club supplies are available, set up virtual room before the meeting, take care of waiting room and allow only authorized attendees, lock the meeting room once meeting commences, take care of online meeting controls and meeting recording if need be, make sure that all relevant educational and PR materials are displayed, attend to special meet guests, help the president make sure the meeting begins on time. Toastmaster Naveen, as Secretary, will perform this duties. Requesting for withholding your process. Process feedback as desired, you are expected to keep financial reports and prepare the club budget, announce when it is time for members to pay the dues, explain the dues structure to members, collect dues, work with secretary to ensure the club submits dues on time to Toastmasters International World Headquarters. Toastmasters treatment as president, you can perform the duties to the best of your ability. Toastmaster Luxana as secretary, maintain the accredited club membership roster. Work with president to ensure that new member applications and dues get to Toastmasters International World Headquarters as soon as possible. Submit the new club officer list to Toastmasters International on time. Work with president to submit your club's semi-annual report to Toastmasters International on time. Take care of attendance for meetings. Provide the club with minutes of each meeting. Toastmaster Luxana, as secretary, perform the duties of your president. Toastmaster Cameron. Toastmaster Cameron, Vice President of Public Relations, you are expected to attract visitors to the club through free publicity, use variety of means to promote the club and its TV, providing them with regularly acknowledge member achievements such as announcements, newsletters, emails, and articles that is submitted Toastmaster Diana as per within public relations. Will you perform the duties to the best of your ability?
I certainly will.
Toastmaster Vikas Agarwal. Toastmaster Vikas Agarwal, as Vice President of Membership, you are expected to lead the club membership, help members with their journey, listen and provide emotional support if need be. While duty of the app motivates people to visit your club, to motivate the current members to invite guests. Promptly give new members personally greet guests, provide them with guest packets, in a membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and gets personal invitation. Toastmaster Vikas Agarwal. As a Vice President of Membership, you do. I certainly will, sir. Toastmaster Anand. Anand Ramchandra, as Vice President of Education, you are expected to gain commitments from members to set educational goals for themselves. Members are aware of the schedule of meeting goals, individual goals. Work with club members to keep meetings fun and well run. Work with the members to ensure that they submit works promptly. Colleagues at club meetings, represent the club at area and council meetings, as a meeting officer, preside over the meeting when club president is absent. Toastmaster Anand Ramchandra, as of education, will you perform the duties to your president? Toastmaster, as president of NITK BHIVE TM, you are the chief preside at all meetings of the club executive committees. The challenge to see that this club has members and our club like realize the amount of resources available to your development is towards club members and financial headquarters. Toastmasters are to hold this gavel as a symbol of power and authority that a club has entrusted to you, viewing a club as a term office. I'm confident that you will use it wisely and with restraint. You are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than just a group of people, it is an emotional force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members united by the common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club that everyone will be proud of. Toastmaster Club. As a member of Toastmasters, NITK Toastmasters Club, as well as its leader, will you work with the executive team and club members to make this vibrant and rewarding club this term and help every individual honesty, loyalty, and empathy? Yes, I will. Dear members of NITK BHIVE Toastmasters Club, request you all to stand. Dear members of the Masters Club, the officer team has just committed to serve this club to the best of its ability. Toastmasters Club, the best possible and to meet the needs of all members, active participation from each of you is essential. Do you, as members, to work together with your officer team to make this finest Toastmasters Club if can.
Yes, we will.
Thank you. By the authority vested as the area director of district head, it is my sincere pleasure to declare these Toastmasters as their club officers installed in their respective club offices. Please join me in welcoming executive.
You can stand in the front. You can come forward.
Thank you.
So congratulations to all the officers and the past officers present for the NITK BHIVE Toastmasters Club. So that is all about my today's work as an installation officer, and it is time to hand over back to Toastmaster of the day, Shalini.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pramod, our area director. And no wonder it was a fabulous installation ceremony. Do you all agree with me on that?
Yes.
Okay, little louder, yes? Yes. After 20 minutes, you will get snacks. So you can still maintain a louder yes.
Yes.
May I still now being still the VPE, another couple of minutes, I would like to call the president, our president, Toastmaster Prasanna Kumari, to felicitate our area director, Toastmaster Pramod. Here is a token of appreciation for you from NITK. Applause, please. Thank you for the wonderful installation ceremony. Moving forward with the next program, I would like to call the next gentleman in the room. And here comes his introduction. So today I am in a really good mood of talking about Bollywood and Hollywood heroes. So I call him the Salman Khan of Toastmasters. Okay, who remembers? Amir Khan is our area director. Who remembers the famous dialogue from the movie Wanted of Salman Khan? Come on, rack your brains a little, Toastmasters. You're close to that. No. Dilme and all, he has come long back in Toastmasters. Yes. Come on, let me see. If you get the quiz answer right, Toastmaster Habib has already got roses for people.
You just have to translate. If I wake up on that, I will not even listen to me.
Yes, there you are, Toastmaster Chandrasekhar. So the dialogue is something in Hindi like this. एक बार मैंने commit कर दी तो मैं खुद के भी नहीं सुनता, and that is why. Sir, recorded meeting, sir. So now, going by that dialogue of Salman Khan, he is the, I would say, there is no award in the district or TLI that can give this gentleman the most committed Toastmaster, but he is the most committed. The nerve-wracking story that he shared with us when he came as one of our panel speakers for our milestone ceremony, oh my God, you really need to have a heart to be like that. I mean, come what may, I will attend a Toastmasters meeting, whichever club from across the globe calls me. So if I may say, I am permitted to travel like that. He's one person who is so committed. So whatever the Salman Khan dialogue was, he is like that in Toastmasters. एक बार मैंने commit कर दी तो मैं खुद की भी नहीं सुनता, and he will make his presence felt. So here is a trainer, and he has an impressive profile, somewhat similar to what I do. Works in the field of public speaking and coaching, training students, professionals, government officials. Loves to play chess. So another hat that he wears is kind of Vishwanathan Anand. Why kind of? Vishwanathan Anand in Toastmasters. So anybody wants to test their chess playing skills? Yes, you can go online with him. He can play with you. Also a person who started driving cars. Now this is the most interesting thing. Because I remember when I was attempting one of my area contest ISC speeches, it was all about my driving. How I learned driving 10 years back. And how, because of all the auto wallahs who gave me high blood pressure, is when I decided that I should learn driving. Okay? Not in the literal sense, but with their behavior. And here is a man who started learning to drive when he was in grade 5. How many gentlemen in the room have tried driving at grade 5? Gentlemen, I say. Okay, you have we are in the competition mode with everybody today. Toastmaster Bopaya. But here it is. Someone who is a very committed Toastmaster, who makes sure that he does his very best. If you look at his team of area directors, you can very much go back to the movie A Few Good Men. I love that movie. I watched it many times because it's an all-boys team, Division B. But we have the one who wears the supreme hat, and I would like to really welcome him on stage for his address. Please again put your hands together. You have only 15 minutes left for snacks to come. For our Division B director, Toastmaster Shashank Bhatt. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. I think when you hear a great introduction about yourself, when you come here and you feel, are you worth that or no? Right? Sometimes I think that's what I'm feeling now. But anyway, good evening, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and the newly elected officers. First of all, congratulations on your elections and selections. I know you will do a good job, but I'll come to that a little later. But before that, an installation is not complete without thanking the outgoing officers, right? Because all of us may have complaints. We could have done that, we could have done this. But these 7 people are the ones who actually did it. At least they took the step, they volunteered, they served the club for 6 months. And as the outgoing president, Toastmaster PK said, she did all what she had envisioned. But still, I know in the corner of the minds, there would be some points which the committee would have planned but did not execute. But at least they tried. We should appreciate the fact that they took up the responsibilities. And I'm sure, like most of you would agree, I'm sure they did a brilliant job. Can I have a round of applause for all the outgoing officers? To the incoming officers, this installation is not about exchanging pins or saying yes I will, etc. It's about commitment to serve as well. And the fact that you guys are selected or elected, the members have selected or elected you, that itself is an achievement of proof of your leadership here, right? I think that is what you will remember, because you are someone in someone else's eyes. And that is what I want you to do to the next set of leaders as well. Now, when she spoke about the car driving thing, this is an impromptu speech, so I will just add one more impromptu line there. When I was in grade 4, my father had a transport business. He still has a transport business, so that's how driving is in the blood. So when he was in grade 4, I sat in his car when a driver was sitting and driving the car. I observed what the driver was doing. Steering left, steering right, accelerator, brake, clutch. I observed, learned. And when I was in grade 5, I simply asked my father, can I try once, just from here to there? I will not start the vehicle, I will simply press on the clutch, take out the brake, the vehicle will move. That's it. He saw that potential, he saw that spark in me, not the potential, he saw the spark in me. And what happened next? One fine day when I was in grade 5, September 4th, I still remember the date. September 5th was Teachers' Day, and wearing color dress was a big thing for us when we were young, right? It was raining. My father and mother had gone to my neighbor's house. The dress which I was supposed to wear, my favorite dress, was in the press shop, the iron shop. I had given it for ironing, basically, for press. Now what do? I can't walk because it's raining. I didn't tell anyone, took out the keys, took the car out. And when I came back, before I came back, my parents came back, they were shocked to see the car was not there. They thought someone stole the car. And then when they came inside and so I was not there, they were even more tensed. But when I came back, I expected my father to shout at me saying, how can you do that? No. He actually appreciated me and told me, good job, you took out the car without telling me. And that is when I realized, when you see a spark in someone, or when someone wants to do something but maybe is hesitant, just push. A small nudge is enough. That is what I do at my club. When I was a VP education of my club, I saw a lot of members hesitant to take up table topics, but they still want to be called. I'm sure the same is with you as well. If I have an impromptu table topic session and be the table topic master and say any volunteers, in your mind you will say, don't call me, don't call me. But once the table topic session is done, I should have volunteered. I should have raised my hand. This happens. So I started this practice of making it mandatory for all the members, non-role takers, to take part in table topics at my club, and it still continues. If you have a role, very good. If you don't have a role, you will be taking part in table topics. And after all the non-role takers are done, then we move on to the role takers and others as well. So that is when the members of my club realized that sometimes a push is required, but when it's made mandatory, there is no option, right? Or else I still sometimes will feel jitters before called for table topic session, but now at my club, I know I will be speaking. That itself is kind of confidence booster for me, because I know I'm going on stage anyway, and worrying about it will not make the situation better, right? So I'm kind of relaxed at least. So this is what I want to share with you. If you see any member at your club, because most of you I know are Rotarians as well, right? And you will be busy with other works as well as managing Toastmasters meetings on Wednesdays. I want you to push or give a small nudge to each other. Be it attendance, be it taking up speeches, being other roles. I want you to team up, at least pair up with someone else and make sure you help each other out. Instead of VP membership, VP education calling you and saying, are you taking up a role? You help each other out, you prepare a team and you join the meetings. And that is when you see a vibrant Toastmasters club thriving with good attendance as well, good speeches, because you want to speak when people are there. I could speak with 5 people also, I could speak with 20 people as well. But when I see 20 people, my confidence suddenly goes up. You know, sometimes it's the other way around. But for me, when I see more people, I feel confident to speak. I think that is what I request all the members to take it as priority item and do it this term. Nudge each other, push each other, and make sure you help each other out. When I was the president of my club, my tagline of my term was, together we evolve. It's not about me alone, it's about all of us. And you as officers, you will be remembered not as leaders for 6 months, but the impact you had on others as well. Even after 3 years after me being the president of my club, many members still come and tell me, because you made it mandatory to take part in table topics, I at least came to the club. Because I know if given an option, I would not, or people would not call me, but you made it mandatory. I appreciate you for that. Someone will say, because you made it mandatory as a VPA to do this, for me to give a speech, you pushed me to give a speech. That's how I started my journey as a better speaker and listener, right? So I want all of you to be there for all of you. The 7 executive committee members are there. They are your representatives. They will be pushing you. They will be guiding you. But I want you to guide each other as well, because a club is incomplete without its members. While XCOM will take all the credit, but without the XCOM, without the members of the club helping the XCOM driving things, XCOM is just it's just a badge and nothing else. So, can I get that commitment from all the members here? So, I know you are not in the XCOM, but keep supporting the executive committee members, because it's an honorary job, right? All we get is thank you, great job, good job. But the work done behind the scenes, not many people will know that, right? So, help your executive committee members, help your fellow members, and that is when a club like this, a vibrant club, can achieve excellence as well. So I will be there, the division team will be there, area director will be there, the entire district is behind you. We will make sure you achieve what you are set to achieve. Just have that spark in you. Others will look at your spark, you look at others' spark, just push each other. A small nudge is what is required for all of us to get better. Right? With that, I would not take much of your time. I think I already overshoot. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure coming here. Again, I see you as a family, and I know I'm also part of this family now. So thanks for always having me and inviting me and welcoming me with such grace always. So thank you very much. All the best to the incoming committee and all the best to all the members as well. I have one target for you, which is not a daunting target, but a mandatory target, which I know you will achieve, but you will need to push each other as well, is for you to be the President's Distinguished or the Smedley Distinguished Club by June. Smedley Distinguished is introduced from this year again, reintroduced from this year. Till last year, the highest we could reach was President Distinguished Club. But the last term of District 92, for people who don't know about this is the last 6 months of District 92. I want you to end with a bang. Last term, Smedley Distinguished Club. I think it's a proud achievement which you can wear on. Work towards it. I am sure you will achieve it. You have all our support. Wishing you all the very best. Looking forward to seeing you once again. So, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shashank Bhatt. No wonder you said your tagline was "Together we evolve," and so similar. Today, our theme of the meeting is "Together we rose." Okay, it's written in a small paper today because of the room change, and this is for the information of all of you. That one of the very good initiatives that Division B came up this year is the TT Mania, which is the Table Topics Mania. And we had one excellent session by Toastmaster Ramdas Bhatt, who was the TT master for one of the meetings. This Saturday, I will be taking it up. It's open to everyone because it is online. So we also have members who join from other districts, other clubs and all. There are wonderful table topics. Trust me, the district level table topics are easier than what you get in the TT Mania. And this has been one of the very good features which we have also covered in the district newsletter this time, because I'm working closely with DTM Suparna, who is the DPRM, District PR Manager. So big round of applause. We would like to felicitate you. So Madam President, today you are on the exercise mode. Please come up once again. This is a small token of appreciation from NITK to Toastmaster Shashank. Thank you so much. I think you did a wonderful table topics with how you learned car driving to how you have to nudge and push others, right? Thank God I didn't compete with you in the district. Saved. Otherwise, I don't think I would have won the championship. I would also like the area director, Toastmaster Prabhu, to just speak a few words. Please, the stage is all yours. Audience, you cannot forget that you have to keep clapping.
Thank you, everyone. I'll be just completing with a summarized approach of what NITK has given me from past 6 months. When I started did my installation ceremony 6 months ago, I just approached few people here, and immediately I should be thanking Sarani and PK for getting me all the support for the contest, at least the area contest and all. And secretly, I just went and said it to Shashank that Shashank, sorry for saying that I have all the all the girls came for my area contest. So there is no boys in my area contest. Role takers like coming on to contest chair, Rashmi had it, and Meghana was part of SA. And many people, Rashmi, I mean, she was also part of contest master. So it was all working together. So I would also tell you like what Shashank nudged everyone is like still the contest season will be opening. I request everyone to come and participate. Also, just come out of your comfort zone of coming only to the club levels. Reach out to the districts. Like there will be many events happening. Many events will be planned and take participate and be present in all the clubs. So show that NITK is also present in District 92 and take up leadership roles. One such role was taken over by Shalini for district PR management. Like I just approached her whether anybody is requesting. She jumped quickly and took that role also. And she is learning a lot, I think. And every time I call her, it's like I should be really thanking. I should be really giving a treat. I am still waiting for the treat to get over. Yeah. So that is all about my thing. And of course, Santosh Kejriwal sir, like he has been an inspiring speaker. I listened to that speech area contest, club contest last year, and of course our Anand's speech. It was very inspiring. Both the speeches, like I don't know whether it was a impromptu level, but the humorous way you corrected us everybody. I think more such people as more speakers as to be established and to be come out of from NITK BHIVE. And coming on to the DCP points, I just want to nudge on that part also. You are just close to getting the distinguished status. I think 2 more points from educational completion and as well as the current VP member, Mr. Vikas. You have to work on the VP membership goal so that you'll be achieving that growth also. I think just 2 points away from getting the distinguished status for the club. And as Shashank mentioned, this year let us reach all the 10-point stick from the club and get the Smedley distinguished status. So that's it from my side as I read the request.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pramod. I would just like to conclude by saying that it's been 2 years at NITK, and like I said, that this is like my first family now. I mean, I would rather prefer being with all NITK members than going out with people whom I do not know or who are distant cousins and friends like that. But I would like to highlight this fact that it's very much doable in Toastmasters if you want to take up some role other than contest. Like you want to become a contest master or contest chair, there are people in the room who are there to help. And I would put across this request to people like Toastmaster Ruxana, Toastmaster Carolyn, Toastmaster Meghna, and all of you. If you want to take up the role of the contest master or the contest chair or the timer, Toastmaster Prasanna Kumari was one of the timers for a division contest. And it takes a lot of time and heart and courage to be sitting there as the timer for the whole day, because division contests are very long. From morning 8:30 to evening 5 o'clock they may go. With Toastmasters, we know it may not end at 5 o'clock also. It can go up to 7 p.m. So there are people who have taken different roles in the district event. So this is my request to all of you. I had a fabulous time being one of the Jamboree MCs. You all are very capable. Please apply for coronation as the MC or the contest chair. We had a fabulous contest master at the district conference, mid-year conference, DTM Madhusudan. So we learn from each other. Okay, there is a lot to learn from each other. Try out. I know most of you are Rotarians and you will have less time commitment towards Toastmasters being a Rotarian, but let me tell you, it's a fabulous experience. When the world is looking at you and they come back and tell you you did an awesome job, that kind of satisfaction is really great, greater than all the awards that we get. So to conclude today's momentous occasion, we have a few awards to be given. The last 5 minutes, I request the president to come up on the stage again. So there are some awards and recognition for the ExCom officers. But before that, the first award that we would like to give is most committed to. Now, these are all the parameters and the things that we have observed as a team. And this is what, after a lot of discussion, deliberation, we have come up with these awards, the current ExCom, before handing over. The most committed Toastmaster for July to December 2022 goes to Toastmaster Ruxana. Please come up on stage and collect your awards. And Toastmaster Nimisha, you're doing a fabulous job. A few more photographs. Okay? Yes, round of applause. This is one thing I would like to tell the incoming ExCom team. You can think of very creative names for people whom you want to award. This award goes for the spirit of NITK BHIVE Toastmaster Vikas Agarwal. Okay, I'll call out quickly the next one. So we've been giving the Toastmaster of the Month awards like we have done every month. We have Toastmaster of the Month for December, Toastmaster Naveen. And we have Toastmaster of the Term from July to December 25, Toastmaster Habib. Now there are some more set of awards. This is from our beloved president, and this is for the ExCom team and a few other members who have done really well in this term. So some mementos we have.
This is for the VP Education who stood by me every day, minimum 5 to 6 calls. PK, this is right, this is right, this is right, this is right. So I would like to read it and give to her. Certificate of Recognition. Two leaders don't just speak with knowledge, they ignite it in others. Toastmaster Shalini Mukund is a dedicated Toastmaster whose depth of knowledge and unwavering commitment enrich every meeting she touches. With generosity of spirit and clarity of thought, she shares her wisdom freely, uplifting members and nurturing confident communicators and leaders. Her presence inspires growth, learning, and excellence, leaving a lasting impact on all who learn alongside her. Thank you for being with me.
This is really a very great honor, and this is going to be my most cherished trophy or memento, what I would like to say.
This is what it is.
Thank you so much. This is really very sweet and thoughtful of you. Thank you so much. Stay back. You'll have to do the honors for us.
Shall we take a picture?
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Madam President. Now, as I call out the names, certificate of recognition for Toastmaster Habib.
Thank you very much for always raising up. He was been an immense support for any programs we had, either with his recording, always he bring laptop, he record, he upload. So he take the responsibility. Thank you very much.
To one of our beloved founders, Toastmaster VP Krishna.
Thank you very much. I took the responsibility to bring him back to the club. He was absent for, so it is a ghar wapsi. so thanking that. Thank you very much. Thank you. He was our district secretary when I was president in Rotary.
And he was the most graceful women in the club, and also Toastmaster VP Krishnamurthy's complementary better half, I would say. Toastmaster Lalamurthy.
He has been always I may call her in the afternoon. Today evening you have to be there. Even now her son is there from Canada. He is here in town. She said, I may look. I may. I said, no, may. I need you there. And she made it. Thank you very much.
This is for, again, one of our beloved club founders, Toastmasters Santosh Agriculture. Now you don't have to be taking the class.
I think you have to take a long walk this time.
Yes, sir.
In this room.
Yes.
The other was better than this. Yes.
Thank you very much.
For what?
He who pushed me to be the president of the club. Hope I did my job well. Thank you so very much.
We compliment in heights, right?
Vertically challenged I am.
One of the people in the club whose guidance and the way he showed his light has been very helpful. Toastmaster Ramdas Bhatt.
Thank you so very much. He was my first mentor in the club. He who pushed me through the sea, I should say, in the center of the sea, and asked me to. I hope that I rised up to your.
Yes.
Thank you.
And now, in the interest of time, I'll call a few members to me. Another person who has been very instrumental in this club's growth, Toastmaster Bopaya.
He was always wanted to whether I should continue or not. I said no, you cannot quit. At any time, anything. Very few times because of his professional commitment, he was in there. Otherwise, always he was there. I pushed him and he accepted it. Thank you for being there. Thank you.
Here is a person whose jokes will always light you up. If you are very stressed, just call him and your day will be made. Toastmaster Shrikant.
Thank you being there to support.
Someone who is very quick and very adaptable in learning, our beloved Sergeant Dance for the current term, Toastmaster Meghan.
Thank you very much. She was every week, as you mentioned, every week she has to come up with new things to introduce me. And she has taken the task so very well. There is no words to thank you. Thank you very much.
Sharp and precise and can give you evaluation in the best way possible, Toastmaster Nimisha.
She, the same way I said about Bopaya, she was also always, hey PKG, I'm busy, I'm traveling, this, that. But always she was being there to support me personally as well as the club. Thank you being there. The district officer is a photographer, so thank you so much.
A lady whom I have bugged enough in the last 6 months for all the trophies, awards, everything, but she always puts up a smile on her face whenever I call her. Toastmaster Rajni, after today I will not bug her. God bless. I love you for everything.
Thank you so very much. She was always, though she delay at times, but always been there. to take up the call and to do our certificates and awards and everything. She has taken the responsibility. Thank you. Thank you for being there.
This is to recognize the efforts of this gentleman who has been very instrumental in our club for many things. So, once again.
The previous award is for December. So this is for thanking you being there as a treasurer, though you challenged us many times.
I have to.
And thank you very much.
Thank you.
And this is a very special award. On behalf of the club, we would be presenting it to this lady, but I would like to read this out. In recognition of the successful completion of a first part, innovative planning under Toastmasters International in December 2025, as the president, he rose gracefully to every moment of the club needed you the most, with clarity, compassion, and purpose. Your ability to strengthen foundations and nurture growth has left a lasting impact on the club and its members. The journey reflects unwavering commitment, heartfelt sincerity, and a pursuit of excellence that inspires all. May this milestone celebrate your leadership, courage, and the greater heights you are destined to reach. One person whom I have been observing in the last 1.5 years, and after having taken the president's role, she also got a second runner-up prize in the club humorous contest. Talks a lot about sincerity, determination, and dedication. This is on behalf of all of us. To our beloved president, I would request Lalana, Toastmaster Lalana, and Toastmaster Santosh to please come and give our club mentors and club partners. You are going to present this award to the First Lady. A round of applause. Come. This is for the benefit of the guests in the room. I'm sure the Toastmasters know about it. V.K. Krishnamurthy sir and Santosh Kejriwal sir are the founder of NITK BHIVE. It started 6 years back. And Toastmaster Lalana is our club member. And they have really seen the club growing in the best way possible. Thank you so much, Madam Beloved President.
Thank you so very much. I'm really overwhelmed.
There is a lot of joy on our faces today because in the last 6 months, there have been a lot of highs and a lot of lows. But one thing I realized that any term, this is something which I borrowed from the 3 distinguished gentlemen in the room, is the president and the VP education have to work very closely in any term to make the club for the 6 months a very, very successful club. I mean, not only in terms of points, in terms of learning, but you build a lasting bonding with the members and you make sure that everybody grows. And let me tell you one thing, people whom I have worked with in other clubs, apart from the fact that I was a VPPR then in another club, we are still in connection with each other and you also get a lot of business through people once they know your capability. So professional reasons you talk about, personal reasons you talk about, whichever reason you talk about, that man is great, Dr. Ralph C. Smedley, who started this. I mean, he was a real visionary because an organization like this, which has sustained for 101 years and many more years to come, I wish once we all become very old, even our grandchildren, great-grandchildren become part of Toastmasters, right? Probably I would be looking forward to that day and tell my grandchild, hey, you know what? Your grandmother is a district champion. So that kind of lasting impression I want to leave because this platform is like that. So again, before I end my Toastmaster of the Day note, it's an earnest request to all the Toastmasters in the room. Please take up a lot of opportunities that the district is offering you. Every single day, trust me, when you open the Facebook page of District 92, there is a new thing that comes up. You have no idea how you can make use of the platform that is given to us. I have gone for TLI trainings, VPPR, secretary. Even now I got a message from DTM Suparna Bose telling me that she is unable to make to the training on 10th and 11th due to some personal commitment and she's asking me to take it up. I have gone as the contest master, as the contest chair. Jamboree MC, wherever you get an opportunity, just grab it. I don't believe in the old proverb that opportunity knocks only once. Here, every time it is knocking at Toastmasters. You just have to have the ears to listen to it, open the door, and just go and hug the opportunity. Right? NITK members? With that, it's been an honor to be the Toastmaster of the day for this momentous occasion. Back to the incoming President, Toastmaster Habib. Your closing. I would like you to give your welcome address and also end the meeting with the gavel.
Yes, it's already time. I'll not take much of time.
So now, as a Vice President membership last day, a new member has been inducted.
Wow. So he will do the honors. Every So I would like the newest member. Thank you so much, sir. You made the occasion more momentous. This is the real cherry on the cake. Okay, the cake is NITK, the cherry is you. Would you please come on the dais to do the introduction? Huh? Desire fulfilled. Guest in the room, sir. Sir, would you like to please come up on the stage and introduce yourself? No, the gentleman there. And then with that, the incoming President Toastmaster Habib will, once the guest introduction is done, he will close the meeting. Could you please yourself, sir? Welcome to NITK.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening, Toastmasters. I'm feeling very happy to be part of the Toastmasters Club. This is the second visit paid. I came here about 3-4 months back. I came. So PK Madam also called me 2 times, and all this credit goes to our Santosh Kejriwal sir, because he said he heard about my speech in one of the dealer mates. He said the tone and this thing is not good. The content is good, but you are not able to deliver it properly. So for improvement, just I came here, and definitely after 6 months, maybe I will go back with some. Thank you.
Sir, after 6 months, we will be able to go back anywhere.
You will be the next one. Think back.
That's for very long.
Okay. Thank you so much.
But let me tell you, my practice is similar to Santosh sir, because nowadays when I drive or when I go walking or when I go to yoga for some, when I hear people discussing, they're like, okay, this person will be a potential Toastmaster. Why does become like that? Why don't I call this person to NITK or some other job? So you become like that.
Thank you.
Probably when you go for blood test, so this not the demographics, blood.
Next time in the dealer meet, you will find one more speaker who is for you.
Yeah, good evening everyone. I am CA Pankaj Rathod, and again I was also referred by Mr. Santosh Ji Kejriwal. Actually last 3-4 months back I came, and again he followed me. Pankaj Ji, please come. I told little bit because of professional commitment, could not move because of everyone knows this October, November, December is hectic for us. So I also told Santosh Ji, I will join, Pakka I will join from Jan, New Year. Yeah. So, yeah, I am joining today. I will issue check. Yeah. Check and issue.
So 2 have come, only 2 are.
Already the 3 gentlemen in the room have said that. 3 more members. Very distinguished. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome to
Thank you.
NITK. So this is our family. We've got a real glimpse. What we are is what we have showcased to you. Welcome to NITK. Okay? Very happy that you are joining us.
Thank you. I will not take much of time because we already have lost too much of time. Good. Yeah. This was way back at the COVID times. There was actually a COVID times. I used to come home every night and sleep. Again, morning go wearing a PPE kit, burying 2, 3 bodies, dead bodies. Again, coming back home, sleeping on the third stage. My wife used to come and keep some food and go back. This was the time it was going on. When it like it so happened that at like one time we got fed up with our PPE kit. It was too hard wearing those plastic kit and everything. A few of our Rotarians also were there with me at Mercy Mission. We finally got fed up with all जिएंगे तो जिएंगे मरेंगे तो मरेंगे. We removed everything. We had only gloves, mask. Started the same work. Every day 1 or 2 bodies cremating. This was the work. Again go back home, sleep. Morning my wife used to come and see whether he's alive or not. This was the situation. When Santosh sir had offered me to join in Toastmasters Club, I was very hesitant, and in fact I was little bit disturbed also, whether to join or not to join everything. Finally my wife told, जो इंसान मौत से डरा नहीं वो थोड़े लोगों के सामने बात करने के लिए डरता है. Go ahead. That's how I joined at Toastmasters. Today I would like to read because the first time I'm just preparing. Dear fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and my dear friends, I thank you for your trust you have placed in me by electing me as the president of this club. I am deeply honored and truly grateful for this opportunity to serve. NITK BHIVE Toastmasters Club is more than a club. It is a safe place where voices are found and confidence is built. Here, leaders are shaped. Each one of us walked inside at some point with a little hesitation and stayed because this community believed in us before we believed in ourselves. I would like to take a moment to appreciate our outgoing president, Toastmaster Prasanna, and the executive committee. Your dedication and hard work and leadership have laid a strong foundation, and because of you, this club is just not functioning, it is actually flourishing. And thank you for showing us what commitment looks like. As I step into this role, I do so with humility and clarity of this purpose. And my vision is very simple. A club where member feels heard and supported, meetings that are energetic, disciplined and inspiring, a culture that encourages growth, learning and leadership at every level. This honor is not about one president or one team, it is about all of us. And leadership in NITK we have shared the leadership. I invite each member to participate, to try new roles and to stretch beyond their comfort zones. This is where the transformation happens. Hence, I request each and every member to actively participate and give one speech at least once in a month. And to my executive committee, I look forward to working with you as one team like our members, VPE, VP PR, the club secretary, SAA, treasurer, and guided by our like our senior members. और बिना प्रजा क्या राजा नहीं है. So I request everybody to support me in this. Let us make this year where we don't just meet goals but exceed expectations, not just deliver the speeches but create impact, not just attend meetings but build the confidence that lasts for a lifetime. And thank you once again for this honor. I'm excited for this journey and even more excited to walk with you together. Thank you very much.
Because it's a big room and we quickly get the person.